Every single step we take makes me shorter. So if we just do a couple more steps, here we go. I got shorter. Why would I ever want to be shorter? Well, so I could fit inside the hole. Am I short enough to fit inside level 1? Okay, but today's mission is very simple. We don't stop playing until I become
the shortest person on planet Earth.
This is horrible. Why would I ever want this? At least I'm still taller than this guy or this girl. I don't know. I don't judge. And I don't want to know. Tutorial complete. That's amazing. We can now rebirth and we shrink even faster. So I'm tall again. That's great. I always wanted to be tall. Uh-oh. Yeah, but not for long, boys. Look at these two nerds fighting for the hole. They will not fit inside the hole, however. They're not short enough. What about me? Oh, we can't get there yet. All right, so this one requires level 25. I think we're gonna get level 25 in just a couple more steps. This is just complete tragedy. As a tall person myself, I always wanted to know what it's like being short. Because, guys, by the way, this palm tree next to me is about 11 feet. Just so you guys know. Maybe 12 feet, maybe 14. I'm basically the same height. It's crazy how tall I am. Anyway, we're level 45, so we should be technically small enough to fit inside that hole. I'm smaller than this guy. Yeah, buddy, try. Tough luck, you're not gonna get there. This is only for the chosen ones. Ooh, okay, this one's getting quite small. Honestly, like, you know I could just crouch to get through that place, right? I think this game is a little bit too excessive. But is there anything else we could buy? So far, we have the +3 shrink cube. What we're looking for is the +10 shrink cube because that's going to be a complete world changer. Unfortunately, I do not have enough money for that. So what we're going to do is get back on the table and pretend that we're getting smaller. It is actually getting quite fast for us. 50 levels already, boys. Look how short I am. This is crazy. Like, next to a bush, I'm almost as big as a berry bush. I don't know if that's a good flex. Again, I don't like this game. I don't like being short because I'm not short. I never said I was short. Here we go, level 50. Boom. Okay, next one. It's not there yet. One day, we can keep dreaming on. What we can do, however, is get the level 10 shrink cube, which, of course, is going to give us even more. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to do a little bit of a side investment and get the double shrink so we can shrink even more. Oh, yeah, this is hands down a lot better. Like, we're already getting 52. And by stepping on a table, the gravity crushes us and we get 61 levels. Very nice. Very, very nice. We might be able to rebirth very soon. Actually, yeah, we can already rebirth. So what we're going to do, skip the rebirth because we don't got time to become short. I've clicked skip rebirth. Why didn't it skip the rebirth? It still took my levels down. That's crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna skip a bunch of rebirths then. How dare this game tell me I'm not short enough? Oh yeah. Oh, this is perfect, boys. Every step is like one level. If you look closely, I am shrinking by the second. This is pretty sad. Okay, next to this guy, I don't feel like I'm shrinking that much, honestly. Maybe we're gonna need a little bit more levels. All right, so what do we have here? We got the matrix level. What if we step on this? Ooh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we get the good levels. There we go. Level 65, level 66. How many levels do we need to rebirth? 125. That's crazy. All right, shrink away, buddy. Shrink away. Imagine you're in a good place. Okay, honestly, why don't we just get the matrix table? Like, this thing is gonna crush us like a steam engine. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. All right, 82 levels. 85 levels. I think we're done. We're ready. After all this training, we might be short enough to finally surpass the levels. Excuse me, gentlemen, coming through. Yeah, look, even this hole is just too big for us now. See that? That's what I call short. Wait, is this guy shorter than me? How dare you? How dare you be shorter than me? I am the shortest man on planet Earth. In game, of course, not in real life. Ooh, okay, we're not here yet. Skip the area. Nah, we can't. We can't break down the walls. Boys, one thing we need to do is just get more wins. Like, there's no question about it. Let's get level 100, which should happen any minute now. We're also going to get the green trail so we become a little bit quicker. There we go. Keep in mind, there is a guy with 998 million wins. This man has to be the shortest person to ever exist. And look, he looks like Kupico. I wonder why. All right, here we go. 60 wins. So that puts us at 93. And we can finally get the shrink cube. How exciting. So if my calculations are correct, we sit down. We should be able to shrink in incredible speeds. There we go. Finally. All right, full speed. Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but I do feel slightly shorter than I've felt 5 minutes ago. It's not that bad. I'm still acceptable heights. This would be height that I would be happy with, like IRL. With this height, we can grab 200 wins. And for 200 wins, now this is where the whole game changes because we get the mythical shrink block. And with the mythical shrink block, we shrink even faster than we ever have before. Look at those levels go up. I mean, a level 150 is going to be done in no time. Speaking of which, we should probably go here. Is it expensive? 1,000 Robux. Sign me up. Who on earth would pay that amount of money? That is crazy. But we've made it to level 150. If you zoom in closely, we should be shorter. Wow, that guy is tiny, by the way. And you too. Everybody here is tiny. That's cute. All right, next thing we're going to do is get the black trail. This is gonna be 50 speed. And see that? Yeah, we're gonna need it. As a short person, I need to be fast. I need to be quick with my feet. 700 wins. Beautiful. So can I get a better shrink block for 700 wins? Oh, yes, I can. The yellow shrink block. All right, boys. I think we're gonna have to rebirth, unfortunately. No. Wait, what? 120 levels and we can still continue? I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Like, dude, I guess we've basically just reached unlimited levels. So it is time to lock in, boys. I think we're gonna be here for quite some time. Now, okay, this is just pay to win. Like, why on earth would you offer me 5 times the wins if you know I'm gonna buy it? Do you guys realize how much that is? Excuse me. Okay, we're slowly getting... Do you guys realize how many wins we're about to get in one go? 4,500 wins. That is just enough for us to get the shrink block with 2,500 wins. And now the shrinking procedure continues. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 165 wins. And we're not done yet, folks. We're going to get the 30 times 2 shrink. It is going to quadruple. Voila. 175 wins. This is just magnificent. But did I get shorter than before? Because I still feel pretty tall, if you ask me. Okay, next to the berry bush. You guys remember the berry bush? Or just the bush? We're basically almost like half of the height of the bush. But most of all, we're slowly catching up to the flower size. Very exciting. All right, full speed. 125, 150. Dude, I should not fit here, but I do. Oh my god, dude. Imagine we're going to be this small in a little bit. That is crazy. Who on earth wants this? Me. Of course. We got a new block, and if my calculations are correct, we should be able to get that level 200 in no time. Oh, no. Guys, look at me. Dude, I am actually... Like, imagine if I sat on this chair. Dude, I couldn't even sit on the chair anymore. That's how small we are. That is bad. 200 levels, boys. 200 levels of shrinkage. Okay, I've been training my whole life for this moment. But let's see if I can do it. Can I fit through the hole? Question of the century. Are we gonna be short enough? 175. And, yeah, we are. Who would wonder? Dude, okay, you know what? This is getting ridiculous, dude. We can't... How many more levels does this game have? Because I'm not going to stop. Like, if this game thinks I'm going to stop at level 200, they are very, very far off from the reality. Can we get any other blocks, by the way? We could get this one. You know, I actually thought about buying the double wins as well. Because hear me out. If we get 10 times the wins, we could get a lot more wins, which would be quite handy for us. What? Dude. What happened? No, honestly, what happened? Okay, this is not funny anymore. What happened? Why do I have a wig on? And why did I get so small all of a sudden? Thought I was going to be big enough. Okay, 1 second, 200 levels. All right, here we go. 12,000 wins. Dude, we've glitched out the game. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. All right, hold on. Is there something else we could do? Thing is, we're going to have to get a better block. Can we get a better block, though? This costs so much more wins. That's not good. What do we do now? All right, let me go back on the 100 shrink table. Remember, like, if you don't know what to do in life, you just continue shrinking down. Oh, yeah, we could also get the 60k shrink block, which is great. All right, you know what? You could shrink the hair as well. I feel like this is a little bit unfair, don't you think? Let me relog. Maybe relogging is going to fix the issue, and my hair will get back to normal, which would be great because it's not a wig, it's actual hair. Just like real life. Okay, that's not even a joke, bro. Like, this is my hair. Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay, we're back to normal. That's good to see. It's great to see. So, is my win bonus back to normal? Nah, we're still cooked. It's fine. It's fine. Good thing is we have 241 levels. Almost rank 1, but most of all, if we go all the way back, I think we should be able to get 60. Oh, wait, it works. We got the wins. We definitely got more wins. 500,000 is crazy. We can now buy... this thing? No, we can buy this one. Oh, this is amazing. All right, you guys ready to see the new me? Boom, see that? Even better than last time. Are we just as big as a flower? Dude, we're actually catching up. I thought it was going to be a joke, but we're actually getting to a flower size. Soon enough, we'll be as big as... There's nothing smaller than a flower here. That's even crazier. Like 1 stud. I want to be as big as one of these studs. Eventually, we're just going to break down the game, don't we? Like, you can't just get smaller to infinite. Ooh, look at that. Okay, that's actually very small. All right, next up. It actually gets smaller. All right, 300k wins. Boom. All right, give me this one. All right, give me the better shrink block. But most of all, I still have a question. What if we just break down the walls? How far can we actually go? I want to get a couple of those wins. Boom. Medium skip area? That is crazy. So this is the medium one. It's not even the hardest one. Okay, next, excuse me, next one. Wow, okay, hold on. Okay, let's skip again. I'm sure there's not going to be that many more levels, right? Here we go, 343. Whoa, it still continues. Hold on, how small is this one? I need to know. Okay, it's not even getting that much smaller, honestly. Like, you are clearly a smaller human being, but it's not that bad. Thought it was going to be worse. All right, what about this one? Dude, I legitimately think it's the same. Hard area skip. Let's do one more. This is gonna give us so many wins. And you know what we're gonna do with those wins? Okay, 450. Dude, this can't continue. I don't think anyone got this far, honestly. 500 at this point. I don't think the hole even exists. All right, let's do one more. One final skip before we pick up that juicy price. Excuse me, gentlemen. 550, it actually does continue. That is crazy. Okay, 150 wins. Boom. Here we go. So what can we get for 150 wins? I think we could get 200 million shrink. Oh, dude, this is gonna... Oh, look at that. Look how many levels we're getting just out of nowhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can feel myself becoming very, very small. Okay, hold on. Let me go onto the table. There we go. So we have trillion shrinkage, guys. I'm probably going to be here for a while, so better get comfortable. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 325 levels. Beautiful. Yeah, at this point, we're not getting any smaller than this. And I'm happy with my size. Look at this nerd. I'm smaller than him, clearly. Am I? Yes, I am. That's right. You're too short. You're too big, buddy. You're too big. You're not going to fit through those holes. 250. Me? I go all the way to... Oh, I can't go here yet. Okay, I get it. It's clearly still bigger, just as an experiment. Okay, let's just say it's a social experiment. I'm sure this game lets you stop at a reasonable size, right? Let's skip 450 levels, 500. Okay, so this is where we were last time, if I remember correctly. Excuse me, 550. Okay, you know what? That's respectable. 550 levels is very respectable in shrink size. 600. All right, okay. So I feel like it still continues for some reason. Next up is freedom. You actually get freedom. You could jump off and escape Matrix forever. Guys, we have done it. Was it the legit way? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Do we jump? Do we take the win and come back? Do we take the blue pill? Do we take the red pill? Do we take the red pill or the blue pill? I don't know. Okay. Okay, fine. Here we go. What's gonna happen? I'm sure we'll be fine. It puts you back. Are you kidding me? Leave a like on the video. Subscribe for more, but this is gonna be it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.